And well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to Nifty Moto. And what I'm going to go through today is my most recent attempt at the 2026 MGM Fund OLC2, which is a lot of fun. And I think you're going to learn a lot if you plan to participate. And so this is my first OLC that I've done. And as you can see there, 58308, that is a hard earned time for me because I got stuck at 59 doing all these things, and I'm hoping by going through it and talking through it, I will somehow be able to get a better time. I mean, I'll do a call out there. If I can get up to 55 seconds, I would be phenomenally ecstatic. It's just like you say, it's only 3 seconds, right? But at this point, every second counts, every turn counts. So in the previous video, I had said, you know what I have to do? I got to work on my rotations. My rotations when I approach a cone, when I'm approaching a cone, when I enter the cone, when I'm going around the cone, I I make these gigantic rotations because I'm entering it at speed and I'm literally overshooting it. So I really concentrated on it. Oh, look, you actually saw me do it. Hold on. Let's, this one here. This is the let's go back here as I'm talking. I'm going to go back here. And so here, let's take a look here. So I make my rotation, and that is a much better rotation than I've done before. And what I mean by that is the previous rotations I've done when at speed, they were just gigantic. If you look at the video I had where I got it for 59 seconds, this little course, uh, I was just doing these giant rotations, and this one here actually looked pretty good. Can it be smaller? Yes, it can be tiny, but that is definitely a much better rotation than I had before. And so I was concentrating on these rotations, my left and my right. There's only two rotations here, but in the process, I kind of missed everything else. See, that's a decent rotation. Not that bad. Okay, there we go. So what ended up happening was for me, when I was going through the course, I lost my focus in terms of transitions, and right there, let's go to the very beginning here. I'm just going to go through play by play on this, sort of ad hoc, and so I start. Okay, decent start, and this is where it starts to fail. Watch this. And bam, look, I overshoot that between here and here. I'm normally around here. So that's already the first problem because I'm like focusing, okay, it's got to be the rotations, everybody. And rotations, you save a lot of time on rotations if you do them right. And yes, I did save some time, but I lost the times that I thought I would save with these sloppy transitions. Here's another one. This was, oh, what happened there? There we go. Okay, and that one there, pretty sloppy. It literally, it look at it. I'm gonna go back here again. So here, fine. That was okay. That was actually not that one there. This one here. That was huge. See that? See the distance? I want it around here. But let's go from the beginning again. Over here. So huge. And this one again. That one was huge between here and here. I'm normally around here. But I did do pretty good in going around like this straightaway. Although it's not straight, I call it straightaway. It goes down here and here. I made a good time, but then I kind of lost it there again. So if I were to have any takeaway on this one here, and same with this, I'm just way too far away. I should be around here. I don't need to be that far away. Watch this. And then it's like that's another one. Look at that one. Let's go back there. Let's go back there. So I'm gonna go around, and then bam. It's like I decided to take a trip somewhere else. Like I should be around here. So these little things kind of all add up, and the expression is pinch those seconds. It goes on reverse too. These little mistakes that I make, or judgments, or maybe not the best ones, all add up, and they contribute to a time that you may not necessarily like, that I may not necessarily like. So going around, speed wise, I was okay. In that one there, I can't even explain why I did that. Um, so you can already see just within the first set that a majority of my transitions has just fallen over. Like, look at that one. Did you see that one? So I think I can save at least 4 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds, if I paid more attention to my transitions. And I think since I could get 58, I think I could do 55. I think I could save 3 more seconds if my transitions weren't so sloppy. Really, because these transitions that I'm doing are sloppy. Now, of course, this one here, I was so into my rotations. Oh, that was a good rotation for me. There's people out there that do it so much better. And then here, I inexplicably, did you see that? Watch this. I stand up the bike. Watch. I slow down here. I don't know what I did there. Something, a glitch happened. I stand up the bike, which I normally don't do. Normally I'm not standing up. I'm yes, you saw that. Look at it. Like, watch. You literally see it. So I'm go through that part, and then I stand up the bike and then go back down, and I slowed right down right here. Usually I'm whipping around that corner, and I didn't. So I probably lost at least another second there, but I did gain it back with my rotations. However, not good enough. I think there's a strong possibility I could probably get 55 seconds, honestly. So there's one more run at this cat, and if I can get the 55 seconds, awesome. If I don't, I'm perfectly happy with 58. You know, the idea for me is constantly improving my time, constantly improving my approach, you know, and just becoming a better rider with this stuff. Yeah, I'm totally enjoying the process. And there are a lot of amazing writers out there. I have discovered just watching some of these videos, just super, super talented people. And to me, I understand. Somebody had mentioned it. They said, "Oh, you know, I'm going to be the last one on the list." I actually don't look at it that way. I don't look at the fact that you're the last one on the list in this OLC. You're actually the first above everybody else who's just sitting at home watching this stuff. You're actually out there doing it. So you're already way ahead of the game, way ahead of everybody, if you want to look at it that way. I don't look at it that way. I look at it as, you know, for me, you know, I know where I am, I know where I start, and as long as I'm improving, then I'm winning. I'm absolutely winning. Yes, there will always be somebody better than you, and I think that's the main thing. Someone will always be better than you, and if you look at it too much into a competitive nature, which is fine, by the way, if that's the way you roll, uh, uh, then you know, I think then you really have to put in your work, and you have to really hone everything in. But for me, when or if I can get it down to 57 seconds, or dare I say 55, I'm I'm peachy happy about everything. So anyway, guys, I hope you have some comments. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you think this is somewhat interesting, it's a fairly niche market, hit the subscribe link. I think I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna post as many videos as I can, and maybe we'll both learn from this. Okay, thanks a lot, and I hope you have a fantastic day.